Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Received Sharingan from Sasuke. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. Now moving onwards, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel and my two channels as well. I will begin on November 1st on a regular uploading on Potato What If, and about the other two channels like Meta What If and Apollo Uchiha, I will be trying my best to be regular in these days, and from next month onwards I'm not gonna try to take any days off because let's be honest, I make like an hour worth of story and after that I'm basically free. So yeah, I'm gonna not try to be lazy and not try to fall sick as best as I can, but well, we'll see when we get there. Anyways, enough of me yapping. If you have any more suggestions and ideas, leave them down in the comment section below because I'm gonna be making some of your guys' ideas or combining them just to see what kind of messy story I come up with. Enough said, it's a bit of a dark story, so heads up. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins in Land of Waves with Naruto, as he was standing still with a shocked filled expression on his face, as currently in front of him was Sasuke Uchiha, who has just saved him from a lot of sandbone needles made out of thin ice that has pierced his back and his arms and legs. As Sasuke looked towards Naruto with his Sharingan red eyes blazing. Take that, dope. I always repay back my favors. Sasuke. But why? I don't know. And with that, Sasuke slumped down to the ground and Naruto was standing still with a shock. As now we see, Naruto watched Sakura Haruno, his other teammate, cry and let out a screech as Kakashi Hatake stood there frozen. As standing right next to him, stopping finally and jumping outside of the ice dome, was the friend he had made yesterday night, Haku, who has taught him a valuable lesson. See, I told you, Naruto. This life isn't for you. Maybe you should give up But before he could finish, something happened. Huge amount of orange chakra was released as Naruto's eyes, instead of being ocean blue, turned into blood red, as his irises turned into slits. His whisker marks, which were like his birthmarks on each side of his face, giving him a distinctive look, were now darkened, as if they were whiskers in their own right. Two of his teeth turned into canine-like, and his lips began to turn darker, resembling almost the demon that was sealed within him. The Kyuubi no Yoko. Naruto. Calm down, said Kakashi, coming back to his senses, trying to calm the young genin who has just lost it. But it was far too late, because what followed suit was Naruto jumping on all fours onto the ground and dashing as fast as he could like an animal towards the ice user. Haku tried to dodge it and place another ice dome around Naruto, only for Naruto to headbutt it and shatter it, causing his headband to fall down. As Naruto then grabbed Haku by the face with one hand, the mask underneath the palm of Naruto's hand that Haku was wearing crushed, and then his hand was slammed onto the ground, causing crater to appear on it. Seeing this, Zabuza Momochi, the demon from the mist that they were fighting, stopped and dashed towards the kid. You damn brat, let go of him! But before he could finish or do anything, Naruto's nails, which were now like claws, scratched against the blade as Naruto dodged the swing, and sparks erupted, and next thing Zabuza saw was his body. Realizing too late that his neck has been cleaved off by the claw of the boy, as his body slumped down on his knees and fell face first. Haku was knocked out by the time, as Naruto stood there and began to walk towards Sasuke. Kakashi jumped in. Enough! Calm down, Naruto. Get back to your senses. This isn't you. But Naruto, he with a single arm swipe, shoved Kakashi so far that he slammed to the other side of the tree. Naruto, yelled out Sakura in despair. What are you doing? As Naruto glared at her, but Sakura for a moment witnessed that this was Naruto, who was grieving and in pain and letting his emotions run wild and being controlled by anger, pain, and agony. As Naruto tried to use his chakra to help Sasuke, or tried to do something, as Sasuke grabbed Naruto's wrist. Sasuke, you're alive. We have to get you to hospital. I'm taking him back to Konoha. As Naruto, without waiting for any confirmation, got on his feet and bolted, causing crater to appear underneath where he was standing, and was already disappearing from eyesight. As Kakashi, who was nursing his ribs, got up. He's awake. Yes, he was. He took Sasuke and he's going back to hospital. Towards Konoha? Yes. Unfortunately, we have to leave. No, you can't. What? He's here. Look! And at that moment, Gato appeared. And he looked towards his men who he had sent before. Piece of trash. I should have known that they would not be able to handle a bunch of cannons. But you don't need to worry about that. Since I am here myself, I will finish this without causing you any pain. You will pay for this. By the order of the Hokage and Konoha, you should stop where you are and surrender. You think I care about Konoha? I don't care about anything. In this place I am God. I do the bidding. You are nothing more than a crooked man. And that is all you ever will be, Gato. Is that what you think? We'll see who is begging who for mercy. Get them! While on the other side, while this was taking place, we go towards Naruto, who had bolted. It's not gonna work, dope. Shut up, Sasuke. It's not gonna work. I can feel it. I'm not gonna make it. Konoha is too far away. As Sasuke coughed huge amount of blood. It's already hurting as I speak. Then don't, you damn idiot. You wanna die, Timmy? What about your revenge story, huh? Don't you want revenge or anything? Of course I do. And that is why I know you will do it for me. As Naruto stopped. What? Take my eyes, Naruto. What are you talking about? Take my Sharingan, you damn dope. I never did anything good for you. You saved me and helped us many times, and yet I never did. This is my repayment, and I beg of you for only one thing. Kill Itachi Uchiha, the man who murdered our family, my family. Just take my eyes. I do it. It will hurt only for a bit. As Naruto carefully fulfilled Sasuke's wishes, realizing that his life force was leaving, and placed it in a story scroll. As Sasuke's eyes, which were bleeding and closed, he then said, "Thank you, Naruto. Just make sure that he rots in hell." I understand. I'll make sure of that. As Naruto then picked up Sasuke, but at that moment he sensed something. All the way back from where he had dashed, he could sense that Sakura and Kakashi were arrested and were in trouble. And Sakura had let out a scream. Go. I'll be here, waiting. Just hold on a bit. And so, Naruto dashed. Don't you dare die on me, Timmy. I already am. For a long time. With these words to himself, Sasuke died. His heartbeat stopped. Naruto realized that on his way back. His eyes, which were still ablaze red, he realized that they were blurring because of the tears. He wiped them with his arms and dashed fast as he could and landed, dropping an axe kick on a man, causing him and his spine to shatter and fall there. As Naruto stood there in front of the Tide Sensei as well as Sakura and the bridge builder. Who the hell would you be now? I'm their teammate. If the Chunin was not able to stop me and my men, what makes you think you can? Don't you see what I did to the man who was trying to just touch them? Try me. So what if you have some weird eyes and weird looking claws? It's all just for act. That is what all you shinobis do. Deceive, make yourself look powerful. Oh, but I am powerful. If you don't realize that, Naruto opened the scroll as two eyes appeared from the center of the seal. As Kakashi realized that those were Sasuke's eyes. As Naruto picked them up and slammed them into his own eye sockets. As orange chakra engulfed his hand, Naruto felt extreme amount of pain as black blood began to seep out of his eyes. But after some time when he opened them, his eyes, they were a blazing Sharingan now. And suddenly, huge amount of purple chakra surrounded Naruto's orange one already, as a monster with mirage began to appear. It was half Susanoo with two blades, as Kakashi was the only one who was able to say it. Susanoo. What is that, sensei? It's an Uchiha technique. As suddenly two blades erupted, and what followed suit was total annihilation of Gato's men. As the blades slammed left and right, the people were cut, their torsos flying everywhere, and screams erupted. Most of the men of Gato began to dash to the other side, running away, leaving their master and his dirty money. Wait, where are you going? He's gonna kill me! The bastard's gonna kill me! I paid you to protect me! What is the meaning of this? Was the yells of Gato which fell on deaf ears. As Naruto finally appeared standing in front of him, I was gonna come in to save you. As Naruto's hand, he gathered huge amount of chakra into the form of a focused blade, and then with a single slice, Gato was cut in half. And then he was no more. Naruto began to stand there for somewhat, and then turned and let out a scream. No! Kakashi and Sakura were confused. Why would he do that? But then they saw the tears and realized that Naruto came back to save them only because of Sakura's yell. And maybe, just maybe, Sasuke's plea. Otherwise he would have gone back to Konoha and God knows what would have happened to them. As Naruto freed them, as Tasuno thanked them. I don't know what to say. It's alright. It wasn't your fault, Tasuno, said Naruto, whose chakra might have disappeared, but his eyes were still ablaze. How do you feel, Naruto? I don't know. We have to go and get Sasuke and return back to Konoha. I could have asked you to stay, but you can come back next time. Our doors are open every time for you. Thank you to you and your team, Naruto. And to that boy. Yeah. That boy is Sasuke Uchiha, my friend who sacrificed himself for the sake of me, mine and yourself. And with that, Naruto left, as Inari arrived. Grandpa, what happened? A lot. What are we gonna do about the bridge? We're gonna build it in honor for that boy's friend, Sasuke Uchiha. Great Sasuke Bridge. That is a weird name, but I guess it's fine. As on the other side, once Naruto arrived back, he saw that Sasuke had a peaceful smile on his face, his eyes still closed, and blood tears stained now and dried on his face as well. And now we see Naruto picked him up as Sakura gasped. He's dead. I know, Sakura, he is. We're going back to Konoha. As by the time they returned, it was already sunset. They did not take a break or stopped for a second. They just continued to travel and finally reached Konoha. Once inside, everyone, those at least who were awake and were going on and about, stopped and watched what has happened. My god, the Uchiha is dead. That is what happens when you place him in a team same as him. Sakura and Kakashi were hearing the murmurs and looking at Naruto with both sympathy and with worry, because Naruto had just earlier lashed out like never before and killed people, butchered them down, just because Sasuke got hurt. God knows what he might do when he lashes out on the people of Konoha. The Anbus, realizing what has happened, arrived and surrounded Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, please hand over the body of Sasuke Uchiha and report back to the Hokage office this instant. I am going there. And where are you gonna take his body? That is none of your concern. I asked you a question. As the Anbu took a step forward and tried to grab Sasuke's body forcefully as Naruto grabbed his wrist, so tightly that visible crack was heard. As the Anbu fell down to his knees, trying to break free from Naruto's grab and grip. Naruto, leave him, or you will be under arrest, said Kakashi. As Naruto let go, as visibly his hand was imprinted there and the bones were shattered. My wrist. You brat, what did you... You wanna die? Said Naruto, as finally they realized his eyes. They were different. They had red Sharingan in them, but with the slits like the Kyuubi as well. You really wish to die so badly, huh? And realizing that Naruto was saying this just sent chills down the spine of the Anbus, because Naruto was known for two things: his happy-go-lucky behavior and never taking things seriously, and his pranks. And this wasn't Naruto doing neither of them. And so they let him go by and finally delivered the body to the medical bay before returning to the Hokage office, where he saw that his Gigi was already waiting, watching outside from behind his desk, standing through the window to the village. I just saw what you did, Naruto. Care to explain what happened? And I don't mean to ask it as your Gigi, but to the Hokage. Then you will get the answer as a shinobi. We were in the midst of a battle. We thought it was an C rank mission, which turned out to be an A rank. And the A rank mission turned out to be an S rank. Zabuza Momochi, name rings a bell? Yes. An S rank swordsman from the Demon Mist country. What of it? He was there. What? What happened to your eyes then? Sasuke gave his Sharingan eyes to me. And I don't know how, but I tapped into Kyuubi's chakra. It just happened. You say it happened just? Yes, it just happened. Why are you angry? I don't know. I've been feeling angry since it all happened. And save him. I blame myself. You don't need to. What? Said Naruto, looking up at Hiruzen with confusion. You don't need to. This is the shinobi world. What did you expect? It's not like the stories that you hear. Those are only the good parts and bits that are told. The tragedy is never told, Naruto. Those who die are never told in the stories. They're only mourned. I understand. And with that, Naruto turned on his heel and went back to his home. Next day, there was a knock at the door, as Naruto, already being exhausted as he was, got up from his bed and opened it. What is it? It's me. I know who it is. What do you want, Sensei? Chunin exams are right around the corner. I have submitted in the application for you and Sakura. You will be participating both together. Why would I do that? For Sasuke's sake. You think you can blackmail me because of his name? Naruto, how long are you going to sulk? He gave you a mission, didn't he? As Naruto stopped. Yes, he did. Then you have to become a Jonin before you are able to go and hunt down Itachi. I'll find a way. There won't be any way. And besides, it will be best for you. Because and there will be another one who will be training you. Up until then. What do you mean by that? Naruto, now being interested, then asked. Since you have the Sharingan, you have to learn two of the best elements that it uses and pairs with. Lightning style as well as fire style. And I will be teaching you both. We're gonna use your clone technique. You'll be doing both the job for Sasuke and for yourself now. I understand. And so, Naruto went inside and changed quickly. Let's go. Now? Yes, now. I don't have time to waste. When is this Chunin exams? A month from now. Good. I have enough time then. And so, now we see Kakashi begin to teach Naruto with the help of the shadow clones of Naruto, increasing the pace. Within a month, Naruto was able to learn the Senshin technique from Shisui, the weapon mastery from Itachi, and a bit of Genjutsu. And Kakashi's signature technique, the Raikiri as well as the Chidori, alongside his copying style, which allowed him using the Sharingan to copy any technique within mere seconds. As it was closing in, Kakashi then said, "The Chunin exams are going to be held tomorrow, Naruto. You said there would be another person training me." "Yes, and that would be for you, because you have done Sasuke's worth of training, but now you will be doing your own worth of training. He will meet you after the second exam, because there will be a halt of a month in between the finals and the preliminaries, since a lot of teams are competing this year." "I see. So there will be another month for me to train." "Yes. You'll be training with Jiraiya himself." "Jiraiya? Who is that?" "The legendary Sanin from Konoha, the Toad Sage." "I understand. Thank you, Sensei." And with that said, Naruto was leaving. While on the other side, walking through the streets, Naruto bumped into his friends and teammate. "Naruto." "Hey Sakura." "Everyone." "Hey Naruto, why are you acting like a stranger and so cold?" Said Shikamaru. "No reason. I just have a lot on my mind right now. It's been over a month, Naruto, since the funeral of Sasuke. Don't you begin, Kiba," said Naruto. "I witnessed death of one of our own friends. I can't risk it anymore. I don't want to lose any one of you. If that means I have to distance myself to train harder so I can become strong and a person you all rely on, then I will do it. We don't need to rely on you. We all have to work together in this, Naruto." "Yeah, sure." And with that, Naruto left. As Sakura looked down, "He's changed, hasn't he?" said Ino. "Yeah. Sasuke saved him when Naruto wasn't looking. And from then on, everything changed. He isn't the Naruto we used to know. I'm afraid, Naruto is acting like Sasuke, eerily. And I'm afraid that he might let himself loose in all of this madness." "You're rightfully fearful so. You're rightfully feared so. But we're here for him. If he goes too dark, we will pull him out. There's nothing for you to worry about." As Naruto, on the other side, didn't listen to this and just continued to walk. As finally the Chunin exams began, Naruto was able to ace through the first part of the exam, taking it seriously. And the second exam began, Naruto realized a few canons which were off. One being Kabuto Yakushi from Konoha, who had failed the 7-time test, and then there was that genin from Sound, who was able to even sneak up on the Jonin Anko Mitarashi herself. "Sakura, what is it? We're taking the longer route. I know our passage. It's a bit longer, and we might encounter a few teams, but it's a safer bet. Because I know if we go to the shortcut that we might encounter him there." "Him? The one who was able to—" "Yes. I have a doubt. Something within my guts tell me that thing is not right. Naruto, you can't say that about people. He's not some people. He's dangerous. I can just tell." "Alright, if you say so, then I guess. Thank you. Just keep up with me. We'll be there in no time." And so, the second part of the exams began. And right from the get-go, Naruto was correct, as Sakura realized they were ambushed by 2 Rain Village teams. And Naruto handled both of them while Sakura was acting as a support from behind. And due to that, Naruto was able to find the scroll that they needed. Heaven Scroll. That is what we needed. We have the pair. Let's get going. And so, both of them begin to dash. Naruto stopped midway and told Sakura to let's make some decoys and send them in random directions with random scrolls. And so, Naruto and Sakura were bolting from tree tops to tree tops while the other teams were busy fighting underneath. Within an hour or so later onwards after that, they were able to reach the center tower and Iruka arrived there. "Wow, I didn't expect you, Naruto and Sakura, to get so far this early." "We had to. And I have a suspicion on a genin that it might not be a genin, someone more." "Who?" "He's from Sound. Ask Anko Sensei. She would tell you. it was the one who sneaked up on her. I see. I'll look into it. And so, Iruka left and began to talk to Anko and the others, who all agreed that there was something off about it, while Naruto and Sakura went on to rest because there were still 4 days left. Sakura watched Naruto train from sun up to sundown for those 4 days. You need to rest, Naruto. Conserve your energy for tomorrow. I'll have to fight as hard as I can, Sakura. I can't lose you and all the others. I won't be able to forgive myself if I do. As Naruto began to train again, as Kakashi arrived. He's training again, isn't he? Was he always like that when he trained with you for a month? Yes. Naruto has changed, Sakura. Changed after the traumatic event. I did not knew Shinobi life and world would be this dangerous, Sensei. It always was, but it was told to you all, like a fairy tale. I knew that from a long time, because I too have lost 2 of my teammates. I never realized that, because I never wanted you to know. When Sasuke died, I thought I was late again. I could have done something. I was a damn sensei of yours. And when I saw that I wasn't able to do anything, the regret, the trauma crept back in. Then what should you do? I sealed it off. What? But that's not right. Sometimes that's what it is, called being an adult. You seal off his trauma and move forward. Let Naruto handle him and his own trauma his way. I just hope that he doesn't burn out, Sensei. He won't, as Naruto continued to train. And after the 5th day ended, the preliminary rounds began. Naruto was now paired up straight towards with Neji himself, who jumped down. Turns out he was Hinata's cousin. Naruto was about to go easy on him so that he wouldn't hurt a fellow Konoha shinobi until he blabbered out the bullshit about fate and how he was a nobody. Why do you say that, Neji? Because fate has declared that you are nobody. You will never be. You never was able to save Sasuke. You won't be able to save anyone else. Heck, you won't be even to save your own self, for heaven's sake. Begin was the only mistake that the commentator said, because right next moment Naruto was in front of him. And what followed suit was brutal beatdown. Naruto punched so hard on Neji's face that Neji literally saw everything go blur, black, and then everything returned back to normal, because his skull literally slammed on his fists and then back onto the ground and bounced back up as Naruto grabbed him by the neck and shoved him to the wall next side, causing him to have a head injury and trauma. As Naruto then pushed his hand forward as Chidori sound erupted. Naruto was the only thing Kakashi said before even Guy could act. Naruto slammed it right next to his head. Next time, be very careful. Be very careful. I would not take easy on you, Naruto said before shoving his hand outside as he turned on his heel and began to walk away. Oh yeah, walk away, you damn bastard. You gotta jump on me, nothing else. As Naruto stopped and turned towards him. Naruto? So I guess the rumor about the all-seeing eyes is just a false one, because you didn't see that coming, did you? As suddenly, the wall that Naruto slammed his Chidori in had visible huge crack appeared from the stand all the way to the downwards. As Neji watched it with shock. How does he have this much strength? While on the other side, the Hyuga clan was grateful, at the same time a bit salty that Naruto insulted them. But they realized it was rightfully so, and Neji's fault. As Yashi then said, with a frown on his face, I must have to correct some mistakes, it seems. Neji has grown arrogant, and a bit too detached. I have to do something about this. I can't let my brother's legacy ruin like this. And so, now we see Naruto on the other side, turned back to the stance where Kakashi and Sakura were waiting. What the hell was that, Naruto? You almost killed the poor boy. I didn't. Did I? I showed restraint. Showing restraint doesn't mean that. I know. So the preliminaries are over, right? And so once they did, Sakura and Hinata went against one another and Sakura lost. 1 month hiatus was shown, as the Hokage announced. And within that month, Naruto with Kakashi walked towards the Hokage office. There, who met with Jiraiya and Hiruzen. I have one more request from you, Sensei. He said, looking towards Kakashi. What is it? Train Sakura, please. I will. That is what I'm gonna do. Because I have taught everything I need to taught you. Because right now he is going to be your sensei. And so, Naruto began training with Jiraiya. He became a part of the Toad Summoning Clan and impressed everyone, even Gamabunta himself. And Naruto was returning slowly as well, because obviously he was with Jiraiya, who was acting like a grandfather figure to Naruto as well. The smile on his face was returning. On the other side, Orochimaru realized this wasn't going to be easy because one, his cover was blown, and they realized that there was something that Orochimaru was planning. And that was troubling for him. He went to his old friends, the devils themselves, Akatsuki, otherwise known as the New Dawn. As deep within the underground caves of Amegakure is where they resided, their leader, hiding in the shadows as his purple eyes visible with thin lines, was standing there. What do you want, Orochimaru? You have some nerve coming here. I bring a grave news for you all. The Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tailed is quite strong and impressive. He possesses the Sharingan of your brother as well, Itachi. My brother's Sharingan? Sasuke has been dead for at least 2 months now. But how would you know because you are here after what you have done? So he is dead. Yes, he is dead. Turns out from what I was able to dig and find out was that he begged his friend Naruto to kill you. I see. Thank you for that. I'll keep an eye on the boy. What do you want from us? Obviously I gave you a bit of information, so it would be rightfully so if I asked for something in return, no? What do you want? Oh, nothing much, just your help in me crushing Konoha. The Chunin exams are going to happen anytime soon within this week, and once they do, I want to go inside and cause some mayhem and kill Hiruzen Sarutobi. You think this would be easy? Oh, I have some plans. All I need is a passage. Create that passage from me, and let me lose all the pain that I can on Konoha. Fine. It's a fair payment then, I guess. And so, the Chunin exams happened. The finals were underway. Naruto had passed his test by beating the shit out of Gaara. Their trump card was defeated. Because Naruto, when Gaara was about to lose and use the sand monster, used the Susanoo, which scared of even the One-Tails. Realizing that the Sharingan user was strong enough to cause Susanoo, he might be able to strong enough to cause it to trap under a Genjutsu. And it had the Kyuubi's eyes as well, combined with it. So, it fell back. As now we see, on the other side, Naruto was standing at the grand sign when it all began. A person was seen floating. Who's that? As Kakashi looked up, only to find him saying, Almighty push. What followed suit was total destruction of Konoha. And then, the Sound Village attacked, alongside with Gaara, who was corrupted again, and Orochimaru himself. Naruto, seeing this, was able to revive and use the full Susanoo, but not as it is, with the darker and denser chakra form of the Kyuubi, wearing that armor and katana, cleaving the neck off of the One-Tails. After that, everyone watched as the armies began to flee. Naruto shoved that blade straight through the dome that Orochimaru was using as protective barrier, and had been using that intensive once and the second Hokage to deal with the third. Naruto, using that technique, broke through the barrier and jumped in. Orochimaru, you will pay for this. Who is that monkey? That is Naruto Uzumaki, the son of the Lord Fourth and the last Uzumaki girl, Kushina, who became the second Jinchuriki. The boy possesses huge strength in the Sharingan. How can he be an Uzumaki? He doesn't even have the red hair, Tobirama-sensei. It's because his father was an Namikaze, the fourth Hokage who had blonde hair. I see, so he's an half Uzumaki. And why does he have the Uchiha eyes? His friend gave him those when he died. The last Uchiha. As what followed suit was, Naruto was able to give enough time to the Lord Second to form up a seal to break through the control one from Orochimaru. Orochimaru realized now that he had 3 Kages and a rampant Jinchuriki on his ass, tried to escape only for Naruto to grab him through Susanoo, and then, using Raikiri from both hands, Naruto slammed them straight into his chest, ripping it open, and then using the Chidori straight through his heart, killing the snake once and for all in the most brutal way possible. Akatsuki, seeing this, was in shock, because they never would have realized that Orochimaru, a S-rank legendary Sannin level shinobi, was killed in such brutal and gruesome way by nothing more than a 13-year-old genin, who hasn't even become a Chunin yet. As Naruto then dashed towards them, and what followed suit was a few of the Akatsuki members like Hidan and Kaksu being grabbed and beaten to a bloody pulp to the point that Anbus had to intervene and stop him. As the third Hokage, who was gathering his strength, being watched by the second and the first, and said, I did not realize that Naruto was this much strong, because he always was a prankster and non-serious. Death of a friend can change a lot. Even I realized that. Said Hashirama. The boy is living 2 lives, one for his friend and one for himself, until he fulfills that boy's wishes. He either will lose himself completely, or he would continue to be like this. That's not good, is it? It's not good at all, monkey. You have to be very careful with that one. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this blonde one might be much more dangerous than the Uchihas. You have to keep an eye on him. I'm too old for this. What do you mean by that? Look at us, we're dead and we're still back doing our duty. I realize that, Sensei, but I've been too long into this Hokage world. I have seen my successor rise and die before my eyes. Watch the next generation of theirs grow up. It's high time I retire. Then who will run the village? I was hoping that your granddaughter Suna. Just make sure that she doesn't gamble away Konoha's rights. I'm sure she's not that dumb enough. And I'll keep an eye out. And with that, the first and the second Hokage dispelled themselves, knowing that Konoha was in safe hands. And so, Naruto was given a job. As Akatsuki on the other side were not pleased. Orochimaru is dead, Hidan and Kaksu are captured. What are we gonna do? That boy is indeed dangerous. You all saw what he was able to do. Not only he has the Sharingan of your brothers, but also its full potential. And then there is the Kyuubi. Why is it even helping him? How is that even possible? I do not know. But that wasn't Kyuubi. That was Kyuubi's chakra and construct. But that wasn't Kyuubi. Something must have happened. We need to know what. As on the other side, same thoughts were in Jiraiya's head. So, he knew only one thing he could do. What? Said Naruto. I said lie down, I need to check your seal. Why would you want to check my seal? It's working fine, isn't it? Of course it is. We have to find the Akatsuki. Right after we bring back Tsunade-sama. Why are you doing this to me now, Jiraiya-sensei? I have to. Because there is something wrong here. Why would the Kyuubi help you deliberately, Naruto? No. I never asked for its help. You have been helped from the beginning. The Kyuubi's chakra being used by you from the Land of Waves up until now. Even that we saw it in the Konoha Crush event. You're right. I never thought about that. What could it be? What is it, you know? As Naruto was a bit worried now. Being laid down, Jiraiya watched his seal. Everything is working fine. I don't know what is wrong. We need to ask Inoichi. And Inoichi Yamanaka, the Mind Walker from the Yamanaka clan, their clan had went through Naruto's mind and only found that the cage was empty. There was nothing there. Watching through the memories of Naruto, he wasn't able to find anything until he saw that Behind the cage was standing Minato himself. Minato, what are you doing here? Are you trapped? No, I am doing what you are doing. I left a part of my chakra print here. It got triggered as soon as you stepped inside the Mindscape. It's to keep my son safe. Your son? Don't you know? Naruto is my son. Mine and Kushina's. Damn it. Hiruzen-sama, you idiot. What did Hiruzen-sama do? He never told any of us that he was your son. Then what are you doing here? There's been a trouble. The QB, I know it's not here. From what I can tell, the seal is working fine, but I think it must have been me. What do you mean by that, Minato? I might have told Shinigami to help Naruto consume QB in a bit of hurry. By a slip of tongue. What? Yes. So you mean to say that QB is consumed by your son, who now has a Sharingan as well, by the way. And there is a high chance that your son is the new Ninetales? Yes. There is a high chance. So your son is a Biju hybrid human, who is also a shinobi with Sharingan in his eyes, and an enormous amount of chakra already from before. Yes. Damn, Minato. That is a lot to take in. I know. That is why I want you to keep this a secret for the time being. No, I have to tell this to Hokage at least. And Jiraiya-sama? Sensei's here. Yes. He's worried about Naruto. He's the one who found out about this. Of course it has to be him. Tell him then. Tell them then. Oh, just both of them. No one else. It stays between us. Fine. You have my word. And so, he returned back and revealed this to the third Hokage as well as Jiraiya, who after finding out about this were shocked. But at the same time, Jiraiya now knew that he had to train Naruto properly, and he was already planning that. As now we see, they found Tsunade and was able to bring her back without any trouble since Orochimaru was already dead. Once back, Naruto and Tsunade, who were already getting along, brought more smiles to Naruto's face. But Naruto then had to leave with Jiraiya for a 3 years worth of training trip. He told his friends that he was going so that he could train hard, and so should they, because he knew that he couldn't do this alone, but together with themselves, like Shikamaru said, which meant that Naruto was finally opening up. And so Naruto left. As the 2 years went by, Naruto and Jiraiya began to travel after finishing off his training, helping out minor villages like the Rice Country, the Demon Country, and even the Snow Country, Heres Kyoki, and a lot others. Realizing that Naruto was becoming a more and more bigger headache, the Akatsuki knew that they had to hit where it hurts the most. Another attack, total annihilation in Konoha. Naruto and Jiraiya returned to the ruins of Konoha, and a lot of deaths. Only a given few were able to survive. Tsunade, Sakura, Hiruzen, and a lot of civilians and some of the shinobis. Naruto's friends, thank God, was okay, but they had lost some of their family members. What happened? Bachan. Akatsuki. Naruto, he lost it. All he saw was red. Next thing Naruto knew, God knows how, he was standing in front of the Akatsuki leader, grabbing him in a neck choke. You did this. Why? What did we do to you? What do you want from us? What? We want you. All of their deaths are on your hand, Naruto. You're the reason they're all dead. Naruto stood frozen there, in shock. They began to attack Naruto, seeing that Naruto was being confused and now manipulated. The leader continued to do so while they continued to attack, tying Naruto even to the point that he was immovable, and beaten to the point that he was almost unconscious. And that is when his eyes closed shut, believing that he was going to die, as he woke up again, and this time in front of Hagoromo Otsutsuki, who was sitting in front of the Kyuubi no Yoko itself, who was freed. Sage, how do you know it was me? I could just tell. What is going on? You're not dead yet. You're in limbo state. A state between life and death itself. A lot of people came here, but I have never met anyone. You're the first one. Me? So I'm gonna die anytime soon now, huh? You are being manipulated, Naruto. You could have won. Why didn't you? I mean, what's the point? A lot of them are dead. It's all my fault. I'm the one who caused all of this pain. What about Sasuke's promise then? You're right. I have to fulfill that, don't I? But I don't have the strength. Even with the Sharingan, I won't be able to. Who says that you need your own strength? You have Sasuke's. You have my son's Kurama's who are here, which is the Nine Tails. You have your own. But it's not enough. Then it will never be enough, Naruto. Here, take this. As Naruto's palms begin to glow as they had both the sun and the moon seals on each of them. What is this? My ultimate technique. Use this to defeat your enemies and become what you must. The true child of prophecy, my heir, who will lead the next era of peace. As Naruto then suddenly, with a burst of silver chakra, woke up, his eyes, which were red, turned into ripples as a third eye opened in his forehead. Naruto's robe turned into white, made out of chakra, as black Magatama orbs appeared from back of his, and in his hand a staff with 7 rings appeared. Because Naruto was the sage of the 7 paths instead of the 6th, because he chose to create his own. What is going on here? What is happening? As Naruto looked towards the Garumazo and raised his palm, as cracks began to visibly appear on it until all of the chakra was consumed within it and it turned into literal dust. No! No! Said Zetsu. But what followed suit was Zetsu's purification itself. The will of Kaguya, corrupted to the core, was erased, and a new Zetsu was born. My master. Help me deal with them. And all of them were tied down. The Akatsuki knew that they were in the presence of something far greater than Naruto himself, and they couldn't do anything about it. And so, Naruto watched all of them tied down now, and walked towards in front of Itachi. I always wondered why you did that, Itachi. You were kind to me once, but I did not know you could become such a monster. I made a promise to Sasuke to kill you, but I want to know why first. As Naruto watched through the memories of Itachi, only to find the betrayal from within Konoha. The one person who had died already, Danzo Shimura. He betrayed Itachi, framed him, and Itachi had no other choice but to run away. And now we see Naruto watched him with a shockful expression. Why did you not say anything? Who would have believed me? The only witness was my little brother when I got there and killed my impersonator, making him believe that I was the one who killed our parents. I had no other choice but to run away, knocking him out, making him believe that I was the one. Who could have I contacted Naruto? And why came here? I was in talks with someone who told me that I need to be here, and so I was, to clear my name and to avenge my family. I'm so sorry for what has happened. Come with me. Where? To Konoha. Why? Because I'm about to do something that will save you and the others. As Naruto, using the 7th path of his, the resurrection, did not only resurrected the whole Konoha, but also those who had died before, from the Kyuubi attack up until now. And since all of those people were revived, Konoha in itself was overcrowded and overjoyed. As Naruto watched Sasuke, who was alive and well, stand there, alongside his parents and the rest of the Uchiha clan, who arrived where Itachi was. And Sasuke looked at him and said, "Why did you not tell us?" "How do you... I was up there with them. They told me everything. I thought it was a dream, a nightmare. You thought it was me. I had no other choice but to run away, find a way to erase the stain on my name. We could have done that together, if you had stayed behind trusting me." "I'm so sorry, Sasuke. I didn't." Naruto had defeated Akatsuki, getting them arrested. Zetsu was now purified and his will now. Kaguya Otsutsuki Naruto went to check on the seal, seeing that she was trapped. As he turned, Kaguya spoke. You might possess my son's powers and abilities, but remember, young boy, there are always the others keeping an eye on a greater power, like yours. I understand that, Kaguya-sama, and that is why I will do everything in my power to make sure the will of Ninshu and the sage lives on. And the next generation are capable and strong enough to protect themselves from any and all sorts of threats. We'll see when the time comes. And so, Naruto returned as a hero of Konoha, and the one who was recognized as the heir to the Sage of the Sixth Path as the seventh parts of the Sage, Naruto Uzumaki himself. As this is where I will be leaving this short movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other two channels as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.